Okay. I'm only a few minutes late for unrelated reasons. Alrighty. I've got nothing open at all yet. Let me get this all set. Get that set. There we go. Cool. Okay, I get sorry, I get very mad when things don't go quite right when I'm handling shit. Okay. The game is starting. Slowly resetting game data, initializing. We're getting there. Oh, look at that blue archive. All right, there we go. Perfect timing. I am doing all right. Definitely had better night's sleep the last 2 days, so I'm a lot more aware, alive, generally awake. Alright. I did it. Still gonna borrow time? What do you mean still going to borrow time from my stream? I logged in. The blue archive. I've also heard things about this game, but surprisingly, it's not nearly as sus as people made it out initially. Who should I invite today? I'm gonna let you guys pick. Who should I bring? Who should I invite to the cafe? I've got little to no, like, relationship with most of them. What am I retrying? Just last stream, I was exhausted, and I had to stop after an hour and a half because my body started shutting down. So, yeah. Oh, no, the cat's upstairs sleeping. She's chill right now. She's not obsessed with me right now. You mouthy fuck, shut up. Would you mind just not talking for shut the fuck up. Holy shit. You are a yapper, worse than me. Even I know when to shut the hell up. Good lord. Go away. Get off my screen. Get off my screen. All of you. You seem to yap when you're in my line of sight. She walked into my line of sight. That's not a good sign. Bruh. Alright, I'm gonna go over here. There, she's out of my sight. Bro. She really just cannot stop yapping. Tsurugi it is. Hello, Tsurugi. How you doing? Oh, you're so shy when you're not murdering people on the street, huh? I get it. I'm the same way. I'm this introverted most times. Alright. Apparently it's just being here at all. Yes. Thanks, boob maid. You don't know who I am, do you? Alright. I didn't expect it to be that frequent of yapping. That's all, Voltor. Alright, get my lessons done. Yeah, there are a bunch of things I need to do. Yes. Yep, we'll do. Head pat. Alright. Let's go. I got 2 areas open here. I probably should focus on the ones that I haven't done yet, which I think would be the last area. I haven't done any on this page yet. Okay, cool. Sure. There you go. Huzzah. Hey, look, a new space. I'll take care of all these. Lesson progress confirmed. There's your lesson 2. Hooray. Cool. Alright. What's this? Oh yeah, the packs. Boink. I got a level last time I was playing, but I did not grab it because I did some oh, what do you call them? The missions after the stream the other day. Because I went to go lay down after I had said I was going to. I didn't really fall asleep for long. It was like 10 minutes, but better than nothing. But then I got 2 decent nights sleep between the last 2 nights. Albeit I do kind of have a little bit of a headache here today, so maybe I'm dying. I don't know. If I suddenly stop uploading in the next few days, I'm dead. Just heads up there. Alright. I'm gonna get these here. Why a cafe? Okay. Why are you yelling at me? It's calmer. You're trying your best. just doesn't know how to type. It's fine. Yep. Sorry, wrong person. My bad. I'll just mute the stream for a while. This is boring. You don't have to be here, Icicle. You don't have to be around if you don't want to. I'm not forcing you to be chilling here. You're allowed to go elsewhere. I'm not gonna think less of you for not hanging out in a stream of something that you're not interested in. That would be ridiculous. Reminds me of that one guy who came into one of my streams confused. It was just like, I got here from a Roblox reaction. I don't know why I'm here. I'm scared. Bye. And it's like, and like everyone in chat was like, what the fuck? And like, I'm kidding you not. Those are the exact words they said. They were like, I'm scared. Bye. It's like, I don't even know. I think it was a Genshin stream that happened on. That was so strange. What new students do I have? I just don't clear these. So it's basically everybody. I just don't click through their stuff. So nobody new, really. Just a couple of people I pulled last time, like Pina was new. Moi Moi was new. Who else was new? Shizuko was new. But I haven't checked any of their stuff. Anyway, need to do things. We're gonna continue on with the story. Roblox miners moment? True, okay. Very true. Alright. Let's continue on with the story. Because we were in chapter 2, but I had to stop because I was losing my mind. What happened to my pyros? What? Oh, these? Is that what they're called? Yeah, I used them at the end of last stream. I think I pulled one more that evening just while I was doing the other mission stuff, but it wasn't, it was just a replica, a copy person. So, no worries there. So don't worry, Ice, if you don't want to be chilling around here. This is mostly just a visual novel that we sit through and read. The gameplay itself comes during and in between these things where you play like a kind of a map-based, turn-based pseudo fighting system. I don't really know how else to explain it. It's basically active fight management. But the stories are what I'm here for. Because I like story. Somebody called us Cinema Sins guy. Reading. Ding. Yeah, that's what, like, I'm not huge on, like, books. Kathy lore. I have not legitimately read a book since 6th or 7th grade. I was probably 10 or 11 because it was required. No, wait, no, that's a lie. Well, I was probably 12 the last time. And it was Homer's Odyssey, the long version. It's not that I hate reading, it's just ADHD brain go burr and I cannot hold focus that long. It is impossible. So this just kind of playing it through for me is a lot more easy to digest because I'm able to see the scene as well. I'm a very visual person. But I actually, funny enough, do have a book right next to me. What grade? I was in middle school. So like, I was 6th or 7th grade when I read the long version of Homer's Odyssey. Well, I may have read it in the middle of 7th to 8th grade. Oh, it just hit me when you like 6, 7. Shut the fuck up. That just hit me. That's just like when I gave a Roblox song recently a rating of like 6 or 7, and people just, that's all the comments on that video. Is this like a Gooner game with teenagers? Honestly, I wouldn't really, at this point, I wouldn't call it a Gooner game. There's a few, like, I would call them anime anachronisms in the game itself, where, like, you get the whole, like, relationship, like, I have a crush on the sensei, I hope my humongous hummungus don't fall all over his chest when I land on him, oops, I tripped and fell, like, it's the usual anime bullshit, but it's not, it's not necessarily egregious either. The only scene we kind of had with that was like the first chapter, and that was more of just like the introductory sort of thing. Short of that, it's been very tame, and that's pretty much it. Some of the character designs, most of the character designs are fairly sus, but that's it. I'm used to that because of fucking anime, so I try my best to ignore it most times. I like that they're not leaning into it though, like that the story itself is like taking itself in an isolated fashion from that. So it's actually working on character building and not just using those tropes as a crutch for a bad story. I can respect that a lot, actually. So the community and the general consensus of the internet is that this is like a Gooner game due to the character designs, but it's actually pretty mature with what it's talking about. This whole plot line up till now, for the record, Icicle, has been like anti-capitalist. It's very, like, bluntly. So they do be trying. Plus the music is just fire. I find myself jamming while I'm reading. Yeah, the weirder thing about this for character designs to me is that the younger they are, the more curvy they are, and the older they are, the younger they look. That's weird, and that's another factor, I assume, why people think that she is a Gooner. Not she. Well, she's definitely a Gooner. Hoshino's a Gooner, but it's, yeah. Plus the humor has been fun too. Like all these girls putting on masks and robbing a bank, literally. That's what the thumbnail's from. Never mind, this game's Korean. Yeah. I feel like a lot of people get that mistaken. Goons canonically? Probably. I mean, it hasn't been confirmed, but like, she's a degenerate, so why not? She mostly sleeps. So she probably goons in order to sleep. Who? Hoshino, of course. The queen gooner of the school. Desertification. That's a word. It's okay to leave the school. See you later, Azu. Also, I just learned from a random YouTube short that apparently people joining your game can boost your odds in pulling during Genshin pulls. I don't know how that works because I just saw somebody doing it. I don't know if there's like a method to doing that, but that's kind of wild that they allow that. It seems kind of like a cheat. Somebody got like a C6 of the most recent banner from doing that. I was like, what the hell? Yeah. Like I'm finding this out too, so maybe I'm not the only one that didn't know that was a thing. There was a dude who like kept joining this guy's like game as he was pulling, and it was like it got him up to C6. So I don't know if that was just extremely good luck or what, or if he had like 5 million pulls. I was like, what the hell? But I also don't care enough to like do deeper research into it. For Blue Archive, it's just luck, yeah. But I'm talking Genshin for that one. I wouldn't necessarily be surprised if there was some sort of like pooling system with that, but it does feel like a way to boost your friends real easy. But then it would be kind of a loss for your own account if you were to do that, so only the person pulling seems to have benefit out of it. All right. Wait. You don't have to do this. But it's okay if you abandon the school. Because it's not the school that's your home. It's the people. Cue emotional music. All right. They can't rob another bank, oi. Yeah. Power go out, probably. Ah, okay. Rip. She running. Hoshino leaving. Hoshino more even. Sacrificing herself for her friends. There is combat in this game, Icicle. Don't worry. We're just in the middle of a very emotional segment, so... We just had like 5 levels of nothing but combat, so they're taking their time down. The problem is the second you decide to leave, you won't be able to see the combat. Because that's how this game gets you. It just shows up out of nowhere. But we just like we just stormed the gates of a fucking private military compound in the last stream, so like they're definitely taking their time here to let this emotional beat breathe, which is good. It's called balance. You've got to have emotion. I'm scared of leaving. Okay, you got like a few minutes, but I would definitely try coming back before too long, because I'm sure we're going to be dealing with some fighting here soon. Because I'm sure they're about to go fight someone on behalf of her leaving. So... But if you ever wanted to see chibi characters with guns running around on a 3D isometric map, that's basically the combat. Hoshino is a certified sleeper, yes. But not like sleeper agent, she's just actually a sleeper. She sleeps all the fucking time. That's the combat. I'll hear you out. That's fair. How about this? If we don't hit any combat by the end of this chapter, I'll go out into the mission section and show you what the combat is like. That way you won't be waiting too long. Bombs? We're being raided! Oh, sounds like we're gonna be getting some combat here, probably. So, you know. Heads up. Yes, some of the people are animals. Don't ask questions. Are we gonna get to bomb the big guy? The real combat is fighting the deers. Those guys are trying to control the entire area they live in with military force. Shocker, said nobody ever. What you got, brainy girl? She got nothing. That's what you get, bitch. All right. Time for some battle, it sounds like. I don't filter out the non-archive related questions. What are you talking about? I haven't seen you ask anything about archive stuff at all. What do you mean? Or non-archive stuff. I was just reading because that's the point of me doing this here. I saw something about Roblox earlier, but that's kind of here nor there. I don't take requests at the moment, if that's what you were trying to do earlier. Alright. Give her a boost. Fuck him up. I'm gonna bomb you. With my floating Gatling gun. Bomb them. Bomb them. Bomb them. Gun. Oop, okay. Don't need to do that. Hiya. This dude thinks he's gonna be doing something here until I get this. Dead. There is strategy to it, yes. But it's also like, in the stories, kind of like somebody said earlier, it's less useful for these moments. You still have to think about what you're using, but the strategy comes with the challenge of moving forward in the game, and I'm at the beginning, effectively, so. You have to think about stuff, but not, like, to the point where you're going to be struggling. It's a story, you know? The mission stuff is a little bit more specific. Because there are, like, different typings and everything you have to deal with. See, like, right there, like, I spam. It's like, I wasn't necessarily spamming. I was using things that were weak against other things. So you have to pay attention to that. It's not the most strategic game ever, no, but there is some strategy to it, and it does get more complicated going in. But also, not everyone game is for everyone. So, like, this is more my speed where it's like relaxing and I can still put brain energy on it, but also not. And I'm never gonna play Silk Song. Because I know I can't handle that sort of thing. That is not my vibe. I love the idea of Metroidvanias that are like platforming heavy, but I don't have the sort of patience that they take. What? No. Yeah. I haven't even played the original Hollow Knight because I knew years ago. That's what sucks, is like the visuals of the game are my vibe, not the gameplay. It's a little too much focus for me. I'm not that type of person to like really get into just moving around, especially the movement in Silk Song. Just the fact that you can die so many times just from hitting a button a little too early or a little too late pisses me off like crazy. I would blow up my computer before I was happy playing that game. So like, I have my limits. I think I'd be fine for the first few levels, but then I would just get annoyed and stop playing, so. Oh, suddenly we're a threat. Oh. Hoshino's going to bomb them. I tried playing Celeste like, I think I want to say 2018 or so, and I haven't touched another game of a similar play style since. It's not that I think every single game is going to be as hard as Celeste, but I also just know that the direction that platformers have gone in the modern day is not my sort of thing. I'm much more of a relaxed person when it comes to that sort of thing. So the amount of focus that some of the gameplay takes for more recent platformers is just not my speed. Oh, I have tried easier games first, but it didn't change my opinion of not liking where the modern ones are. More relaxed platforming ones, more ones that are retro and even up to like the 2010s, those are fine. But at some point there was a game that pivoted the way that the entire industry goes for that flavor of title, and I don't like it. So that's fine. I mean, like, again, the games themselves look beautiful, but just not gameplay wise for me specifically. I have a favorite BA song? That's hard. I'd need to hear basically all of them again. It's been so long. There's almost definitely one that stands out, but not by name in my brain because I'm bad with names. I need to hear it. Wait, hold on. I want to read that. Darn, don't know how I, like 10 years younger than this full-grown man and has been for a while. I think I just can't play hard games. Pretty sure brother got me into hard. Yeah, that's... When I was growing up, I preferred open world stuff a lot more, always have. That's why I still play Genshin. because I like the environmental exploration aspect of games. And while I definitely respect things like platformers for being what they are and having their place in the history of gaming, it's just not a flavor that's ever really been for me. Like, Mario stuff has always been kind of fine. I don't mind those nearly as much because they are much more simple, but like you start adding in like jumping mechanics and like deflections and stuff that gets a little bit more to the if you fuck up, you seriously fuck up and you have to go back to the beginning again. That sort of thing bugs the hell out of me. I don't want to have to overthink when I'm playing a game. I am much more of a casual gamer in general, so I like a story and I like world building as well as exploration, having the freedom to do that. It doesn't mean that I think every game is bad, though. Not that you're saying I think that, but I'm just putting that out there. I love gaming as a whole. I think the industry is brilliant. Terrible once you get closer to the top, because AAA is trash, but at the same time, there's plenty of really great games out there, especially in the indie scene, that deserve the praise they get despite their genre. But I just don't want to play most of them, you know? It's like, they hit me. And I get annoyed, and I don't, again, have the patience for that sort of thing. Like, where you're like, I've played it 100 times, and, like, I still enjoy it. I don't. I get so pissed off when I'm playing games that are just, like, if I can't naturally, if it's not intuitive to me as a person, then I just, like, you know what, you realize at some point, sorry to get a little bit, a perspective here, I suppose. Funny with the music playing, but, like, gaming is to every single person what it is to their emotional stability and what makes them happy. Everybody has a different answer for that question, and for some, grinding day in and day out is the joy of that. For me, playing games is supposed to be a relaxing experience that is more casual and is allowing my brain to settle down from the day I've just had, and it's always been that for me. So instead of coming home to a game where I feel relaxed, and instead I decide to play a game that pisses me off, why would you do that to yourself? I feel like that's putting you through so much more mental strain than you really need to, and it's probably making you more depressed than you could be. Like, if that sort of gameplay makes you happy, power to you. But if you don't, then don't do it to yourself, you know? Like, you should allow yourself to have that solace at the end of a day where you're not stressing yourself more just because it's the popular game to play, you know? I feel like a lot of people fall down that popularity pipeline too, where they're like, I'm gonna try it, and it's like, okay, cool, you can go ahead and try it, but then they like feel the need to finish it too, which is more stressful, and they might not like it, but they don't know when to stop either, because so many people push that. I probably have a job. I mean, this is my job. I mean, I'm grateful enough to have that option. But in the same way, I am not going to sacrifice my comfort and happiness to play games I don't like just because people on the platform are begging me to. Because for me, that would be the dumbest possible thing. So that just happens sometimes, you know? So the game series school stopped getting sequels on. Yeah, it's there's limits to everybody. Everyone's got to do something, and everyone's like, they will stop at some point. But like, for me in here, streaming is my job. YouTube videos are my job, and I'm very grateful for that. But if the only way for me to continue was by forcing myself to play things I don't want to play, then I would rather have a normal job. I don't want to lie to the community and act like I care when I don't. So I only touch on things and cover things that I personally like. Even if the community also wants me to, great. But if they don't and they want me to get to something I fucking hate, then I'm not gonna do it. You know, as simple as that. I love and respect the fact that the community has shown up here for me and has stuck around for as long as they have and has kind of helped me build a career out of what I've done here. But I'm never going to sacrifice my happiness for the community's desire to watch me burn. Yeah, that's not a healthy relationship. That's basically abusive. So, yeah. I will be trying Archaea at some point next year, and probably a few other rhythm games. I am only doing that because I have a respect for the music and the community so far. I am not loving the game, and I know I won't love the game. I always start every single month by saying that. I didn't know if I was gonna like Blue Archive. I didn't know. I ended up not really liking the gameplay of Arknights, and I probably won't return to it in that way, but I do still do my dailies on my phone. It is actively there, and I will always play my daily stuff. I just pulled the most recent banner. I got the Exuciate ult. It's like, I do play the game, but the core gameplay of the tower defense, like, grid system is not really my vibe. But I'm willing to announce that to the world and just be real about it instead of just going, yeah, I really like it, guys. I'll be playing more tomorrow, when that's not the case. You know, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. If I don't like something, I don't like it. For this game, it's a lot more my vibe. I've got a lot more games to play. I'll be playing a new game every single month for the next year. So I've got plenty of options here. But I don't know which ones I'm going to like versus not like. And all of that is just based entirely on, does it vibe with me? You know? Everyone's like mad at me that I got that. They're like, how the fuck? And it's like, I don't play the game, and I feel bad about that. Because like, I don't play the core game. But if I ever do, I can always come back to it and do more. So it's like, I'm aware of how to play the game. It's just, do I feel like it most times? Not really. It doesn't mean I can't. It just means it's not a priority for me. But I do my dailies. I have not missed a login day since I started playing the game. It's not like I hate it, you know? And no, I'm not like trying to make you feel bad. I'm just sharing my opinions because I feel like a lot of these things I don't get to say often because I don't stream all that often either. So it's just there. And I love that this is like a podcast now with the emotional music behind me. Like, you need to believe in yourself and only do the things that make you happy. Don't do it because other people want you to do it. Don't act like they care about you. You care about you. You first. Don't be obsessive about that, though. Be aware of other people's opinions. Be aware of their input. Take that internally, but don't let it run and ruin your life. The music fits so well with that vibe. Yeah, everyone's got personal taste, but I think the worst thing, and this is something that hold on, I'm just gonna, boop, full screen. This is something that I've seen so many fucking creators do, even in this space, that drives me nuts, and I think ends up being one of those things that keeps me as a standout person when it comes to the personality and take of this. I hate seeing people sell the fuck out. It happens all the goddamn time. You know, like, and I'm not saying you can't get that bag once in a while, but like, you will never, and I repeat, fucking never, mark my words, clip this shit, ever find me selling my opinion on something just because somebody's willing to sign a paycheck with my name on it. I am never going to do an ad unless I've played the game, unless I've tried it, I've looked at it, I've listened to it, I've experienced it. I am never going to sell you something that I don't personally believe in. I delete emails on the daily, both like spam ones and legitimate ones, that are trying to get me to sell you guys bullshit. And I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna fucking sell you on some fucking top up bullshit website ever. Eat my ass. And Ice, this is not directed at you. This is directed at the industry of this shit. I hate that people sell out all the time. They sell their opinions. They act like they're fucking, well, I'm just doing it for the paycheck. It's like, again, make bag, whatever. But believe in what the fuck you're gonna sell. And if you don't, stop selling it to the people who have made your life what it is. It drives me nuts when I constantly see people who are selling crap that they don't actually use, need, have, etc.
VIP, huh? It's always cool to meet a fan.
And that right there is why I don't have to, because people fucking like to support me. And thank you for that. That's sick as hell. That's the reason I don't have to sell out. And it's like, there's been so many people who have been like fucking, I mean, even to be fair, when Genshin first showed up too, people would take that shit like it was candy. They would sell it like crazy. They didn't play the fucking game. They didn't care. They just spent a lot of money on their social media and got people to talk about it. Sure, a lot of people ended up liking it. The game ended up being okay. Great. Fantastic. It's all hunky-dory and shit. But at the same time, the fact that people just blindly trusted that just because it had a paycheck attached to it, that drives me nuts. They didn't play the game. They just sold it to you. That doesn't mean that I don't like Genshin. I do. But also, they did what they did, and they threw a fuck ton of money at the general community of gaming and was like, hey, please, you know, market this for us. But that's why I'm never going to be selling a bunch of random shit to you guys, because if I don't use it or try it, fuck it. Would I play a rich life and, live a rich life and play Silksong, or continue the way I'm doing? Continue the way I'm doing. I would rather be poor and hold on to my morals than rich and completely devoid of my own respect. You'll never find me doing that. That's what this whole thing has been, this whole rant has been about. I am not going to do that. I will not take bag from any fucking company, even if they were to, even if it were detached from the company. Even if it was just like, the fucking powers that be gave me money to play Silksong so much that I would never have to worry another day in my life. Millions of dollars, you know? I would rather take my integrity as a person than sell it out just to act like I care. That's so bullshit. Like the one, well, okay. I did get a sponsorship from Star Rail, and I hadn't played the game at the time, but I played it at the end of the stream in order to try, but that was because they wanted me to do a reaction to the music on a live concert event, which I already liked. So that was why I took that. But then Heaven Burns Red is the only other game that I have tried.
Oh, wow! Another member! Hey, Cade! We've got
fucking
another one!
Thank you. You got a kind of a rare voice line there too from Callie. Sick. There you go. I've got like fucking 5 of those for each of those characters. 3? Might be 3. But yeah, fuck that shit. I've got my integrity first. And while of course my opinions will change, my belief of this system really won't. So yeah, Heaven Burns Red was the only other one that I tried, and I streamed that a few days before I even said yes. I was in the DMs working on that shit, and we were talking about it, and I was like, let me play it first, then we can talk more about this. I ended up liking the game. I thought the story was kind of fun. The gameplay left a little bit to be desired. That's why I didn't keep playing it. But I was like comfortable in selling the game because I personally enjoyed it. And it was from an author that I've already seen works from. And I really love those just separately in the anime scene. So I knew that it was going to be a good story. But that doesn't mean that I have to always play the game either. But, you know, that was there. It was still fun, and the story was cute. And that I'll still stand by. I don't know what's happened to it since then, because I haven't played it still, but I assume it's doing okay. Anyway. I just looked at who were the people. I couldn't read the names on the screen when I was doing my rant here, but son of a shepherd. Son of a... last name Shepherd. That's fantastic. And Caden, thank you for joining the members there. I don't even know if you're in the chat right now, but thank you. Anyway, back to this. Now we can actually get back to the story. Wait. Icicle's got a question. And you kind of did start it, but that's not a bad thing. I do love me some rants. It's kind of what my whole channel is. So, King Yapper here at your service. Yeah, I do streams a few times a week. I do drum streams exclusively on my Twitch because YouTube hates copyright stuff. I do those on Sundays, so I'll be doing that tomorrow as well. But yeah. In a way, yes, Icicle, you did start this. But it's not a bad thing. Don't let that get you set off. I do loves me some rants. I do be ranting. It's kind of part of my whole identity here, to be fair. Hope I won't get consumed, KF. You should know better. I've been the same person for years. I know you haven't been around like that long, but I had the same opinions back in 2017, 2018 when I started, and I will continue to have those opinions. I'm almost 30 at this point. I'm not going to be suddenly changing just because somebody signs a paycheck for me. They can fuck themselves. Everything I know about DK is that it's a Gooner game. It's not, though. Like, I've already seen some of the storylines from that. The designs, yes, there's definitely jiggle physics all over the place, and there's a lot of tits and ass. But the storylines are surprisingly deep. So, like, the Gooner stops at the character designs. Kind of similar to this game. So, don't worry there. Yeah, next month, I believe, is Punishing Grey Raven. I'll be giving that one a shot next. And I play Genshin still. Like, I still stream those every, once every other week or so. It really just depends on when I can, when the open windows are in the schedule. Your friends will think you're weird. Dude, we're all fucking weird here. Do you think I was cool? Hold on. These girls are about to show up. Let's go problem solver, but...
Take a seat anywhere. I'll get the pizza rolls.
Thank you, Dylan. But yeah, don't fuck... That's another life lesson, right? Another real quick life lesson from me. Let me full screen real quick. Boop. Don't ever stop being weird because people will think you're weird. If people aren't willing to accept who you are because you're weird or not, fuck them. I was a weird kid. I got picked on all the fucking time. I still do. I don't leave my house. I am terrified of humans. That doesn't mean that I should lie to myself and try to act like I'm somebody else. You know, be you. If you want to give something a shot, give it a shot. If people think you're weird for it, fuck them. They never liked you to begin with. You know what I mean? Allow yourself to be you. Try things. Doesn't mean you have to keep liking them, but give them a shot. The same thing I did with all these other things. That's why I've got my opinions on stuff like Silksong. It's not that I've never tried them. I've tried plenty of games like them, and I just know what my vibe is. I'd be willing to try Silksong. I just know that I'm not going to be able to make the money. I'm not going to be able to get my money out of the game because I know I'll be stopping too soon, even though it's like a $20 game. It's not that I think it's a bad game. I just don't like the vibe. So, just be yourself. That's how I always was. I left high school early because people were judging me for not being myself. And it was one of the better decisions I'd ever made. Not saying you should drop out of high school. Not necessarily the best decision. And there are definitely parts of that I wish I had continued on because I missed out on quite a few things in my life, and especially the emotional and social development of that aspect. But at the same time, I was able to leave and then started experimenting with the creative fields that I wanted to try. And then I became an editor. And then I got into voice acting. And then I got into animation. And then I got a career off of that. And then I started loving music more. And then I got a career off of that. The animation career, unfortunately, did not last too long, but that's just because that's how the animation industry goes, and you kind of get fucked sometimes. But it's do the things you like. You know, just live your life. Haven't been alive for too long. What do you mean by that? I assume you're like in your early teens, maybe. Early mid-teens. I have no clue. I'm taking a wild guess there, but like that was one of the worst times of my life. And I got through that, and I came out stronger on the other side as myself, and I became self-actualized a lot sooner than a lot of people in my school did. There were so many people who had graduated high school not knowing what they were going to do, and I was signing my first contract as an animator for a studio at the age of 18. Not saying you're under 13. I mean, I'm not going to be telling you. You got ignored. I'm just also focusing on other things. Where can you leave music or game requests? Basically just in comment sections is what you got to do there. That's what sucks though, is that people are always like, where can I leave requests? The comment sections every single time. But if it's not one of the games that I cover on a regular basis, the likelihood of it getting covered is basically zero. If you're an executive producer tier of member, you can guarantee something, but that's a lot more expensive. So like, that's why. Not every member gets to put in like a request and have it guaranteed. That's for a much higher tier. But if you want to try your hand, throw it into the most recent videos comment sections of either that game or whatever one if it's not related, and hope people agree. That's basically all you can do. It's a little bit of a shot in the dark, but you try your best. Seeing other things here. Yeah, mental health is important. Like, just even if you haven't been alive for that long, though, like, be aware of the potential that you have as a person. There's a thing there. And I'm not going to be playing Block Tales. I'm not going to be playing anything Roblox. And that's because I'm 3 months away from being 30, for one, and two, it is a game either completely packed full with children, and that is suspect as hell. Does not matter if it's a solo experience or not getting into it, or it's the people, it starts with a P, who are trying to take advantage of those children. And I'm not in that camp. Fuck that. So I'm not gonna play Roblox ever. I never have, never will. And it's honestly exclusively because the people in it are not people I want to be around, / the art style in general of that game is just trash. I don't like it. Like, sure, you can reskin things however you fucking want or whatever. It still looks like butt cheeks. I cannot look at Roblox gameplay of any game. It just looks so bad every single time. Everyone's like, oh, it looks good. It doesn't. It looks like ass every single time. When in January, if it's not a secret, the 13th. Might be a Friday this year. Am I gonna have a bad luck birthday again? I usually have good luck on those birthdays. I don't remember. Let me check the calendar. No! It'll be on a Tuesday. I'm safe! It's just the Roblox style. Yeah, I'm not a fan. It just looks like booty cheeks. I've seen some of the stuff they've made, but like that's the other part that sucks, is that so much of the Roblox stuff that exists is like just recreations or straight up ripoffs of better games that are like on itch.io and stuff like that. It's like, that's all Roblox seems to be at this point, is basically just a gigantic pool of leeches trying to make stuff because they have no creative energy in their bodies. That's not exclusively the opinion of everything, mind you. There are plenty of like standalone projects that are great, but also a lot of them are just straight up ripoffs and copycats, and it's like, woo, you know? So even the ones that do stand out and are popular, I see no reason to partake, is basically the long and short of it for me. Anyway, time for Problem Solver to be here. No one sees how hard you struggle. But who cares? Let's go. The problem solvers are here. Favorite girl from Problem Solver. Not really. I mean, they're all kind of the same level of idiot, and I do find that endearing, but I don't know if I can pick a favorite out of that. You know what I mean? I wonder who your favorite could be, Aru Supremacy. No hints. Let's kick some ass! My talking juices have ran out, see? Alright, bye! I know that feeling. Bomb them. Gun them. All right. Aha! Get the whole back line with this. Boom. What we got here? He tried to come back. He shouldn't have. I bombed the boss. Get a head start on melting them. Bum. One shot to the head's all it takes. One shot is all it takes. Alright. Let's go. You dare bite the hand that feeds you? Yes. 100% of the time. If the hand that feeds me starts grabbing at my throat, I'm gonna bite them. Easy. I can only pray other people have played Mormons. Yeah, that's always how it is. Sometimes I do get some surprising ones in the comments where, like, I just have to shift an entire video to a new subject if people are really that interested. But like I said, it's kind of a hit or miss. You never really know. How about using a fork? I'm gonna kick your ass. You're just a teacher. You don't have a right to. Fucking who says? Do you not see my squad? Okay, she's a little bit stressed, but it's okay. You think you're gonna be able to beat me, bitch? I don't think so. Try me, boy. I'ma kick your ass. Boom. Get the back line. Okay, we're doing all right here. All right, don't need to do that yet. Now I can. Bomb them. That'll work. Alright, he was way closer to death than I expected. Do be like that sometimes. Get her boosted. Have her take care of that. Gonna have her take care of that. Have her boost again. Mostly threatened over that big fucking thing. That's okay. Now it's gone. He tried. Bro really thought. Yeah, Stellasaur is one of those games where it's like, I would like to try it, but also I've got so many things to try first. So, we'll probably see that one at the end of next year, after I've gotten to the rest of them. There we go. I was wondering why this felt weird. It was pointed down. We must strategize. How are we going to handle this? We bomb them. We bombing them yet? Hello. You're the man I've come to bomb. Time to bomb this fucking guy, this stupid one eyeball. It's not even an eyeball. Bro's got a hole in his face, like a loser. I'm gonna shit him all over your chest, black suit. Try me. I'm gonna bomb them. Yo, calm down. No. I don't like this guy. No. How about never? How about eat my ass? That's a valid answer. Ha 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 ha. What right do I have? What right do I need, bitch? That's what I was talking about earlier, by the way. Not selling your opinions. This guy really likes me. Well, then he can confess behind the school to me if he wants to suck my dick. Then he needs to fucking be a bottom like he is. Not gonna be handling this, like, fake top bullshit. He's no Switch. He's black suit. The color of a room with no light. His whole design screams, I'm trying too hard to be threatening. Exactly like a bottom would be if they were attempting to be a Switch. But unfortunately, in the light, there is no light. It's just a dark room. He's not a Switch. It's just dark. He's a dickhead. I don't like him. He smells. Look at those stink lines coming off the top of his skull. And if there actually is like some sort of story beat where like I know this guy and we were friends, like this isn't my friend. Not anymore. Whatever he like became is no longer the person I was friends with. I can tell that from a mile away. The strong take advantage of the weak. Yeah, when you're a dickhead. It is a fact of life, but only if you're a douchebag. Fuck you. Because fuck you. Because you're powerless, says the guy sitting in an office telling other people to do his shit, bitch. He's a homie once you get to know him. I would never be a homie with somebody like this. I don't think I will. Why? Because you forgot how to be a human, it seems. Yeah, Black Suit's just sitting over here acting like a child. Doing his best impression of, like, an edgy high schooler. Actually, on Reddit, they say, like, fucking jump off a cliff, bro. Something, something, 4chaner. Bro's devoid of all moral standing. Bet, motherfucker. Well, one way or the other, we're saving Hoshino, so... Time to go kill a bunch of dudes in suits. I've got one specific one in mind. It's so corny and cliche. Yeah, cringe all you want. I'll think about it. I've got connections. You underestimate the power of an adult. Hello. Yes. Don't make it weird. Apparently I'm making it weird. I used to. Not at all. I have decency. But apparently the character I'm playing does not have any dignity left. Yeah, because you fucking asked me to. And I'm trying hard to make this work. It's only weird because she wanted me to do it, which is weird to begin with. Why would you want me to do that? You're the weird one. Let's fucking go. Yay, being indebted. Bro's got his ramen cart. Let's go. Well, shutting down this store doesn't mean he has to stop doing what he loves. Get called the fuck out, Aru. Big Robin. Ah, good ramen. The best paycheck. I can't help but like, I'm moving constantly in this game. Vibing so hard every single time a theme is just around. Oh, I'm in too deep. Oh, yeah, you did this to you. Right to yourself. Yep. You're fine. You go out in a blaze of glory, that's what you do. It can't be good for business. Unless... Yeah, my intel. Let's go, Master Shiva. Master Shiva's basically saying exactly what I said earlier. Which is, believe in yourself. The home is where the heart is and all that. You're so weak. Gun. Bruh. They thought. Gun. They really tried. They thought a random foot soldier was going to be a boss? I don't think so. Yeah. Stop them! Oh, see you later, Dylan. Sorry if you don't catch me saying bye. Ooh.
Wow.
Hello.
Thank you so much.
Oh, but it's Cross. I'll be watching from the shadows. Thank you, though. By the way, can you guys hear those voice lines well? I don't know how the mix is on that for the stream itself. I hear them fine, but I don't know how it is on your end. Or should I like boost them up a little bit? See you later, Bull. To be continued. More like right now. Let's go. Sounds fine? Cool. We good, I guess. Fair enough. I mean, as long as you can hear what it is, could be a tad louder. That was kind of my thought. I probably should boost it a little bit. Enemy straight ahead. Understood. That's where I'm gonna point my gun. Bomb them. Well, I did have to lick a foot for it. She got the fucking mask on. She finds courage in hiding her face. You'll be plenty of help. Let's go. I've got empty slots. Do they allow me to switch out, or just she's just kind of there? Okay, yeah, it is preset like that. I wasn't sure if like I had to add her. Hey, Fron, thanks for subscribing. I don't know if subs are ever like in chat because those can just happen at any point, obviously. Gun. Bomb them. Yay. We got this. Easy peasy. Not even worried about really anything right now. Shoot them. Oh, they thought. Yeah, I knew that the teams were mostly preset. I just didn't know since she showed up in the cutscene. But I figure if they want to use her, they'll have her there. Till then, it's just off-camera stuff. Unless they lied. Enemy reinforcements. Oh no, I am so afraid. I'm so scared of the big scary man. Oh no, don't hurt me. Time for Moita. My favorite. You won't take care of anything. Boom jams. More friends! Let's fucking go. It's called pride. You're allowed to feel that. Look at her sounding so cool. Yep. Classic Aru moment. Look at you sounding so big and bold and straight and strong. Oh. Nah, just get the fuck out of here. Go. Go. I like Kaio is just like, I don't like when people are acknowledging my existence. And she's gone insane. All's normal on the Western Front.
What's up?
Hey! Manic Goo. Wow, that's a name. Manic Goo Rung. Jesus. I'm always shocked by the names that people have on YouTube because like sometimes it is like just their real names and stuff too, and it's like it can be hard to say, but sometimes they just pick some unhinged shit to be their screen names. Please step aside. She would. I'm just a humble black rat. I think the black rat's the one on the screen. Not right now, but what's just on the screen. Bad time for Serica to show up. Let's kick some ass. I see you're all going to attempt to beat me. How cute. That was easy. Nope, yep. It was holding up better, but then these two joined. That's alright. Got plenty of time. Gun. Gonna melt this tank. You only have 7 health bars? That's so weak, bro. Pathetic. Give me an actual challenge. I'm sure it's about to happen, but you know. Yeah, this PMC is bad. They're getting beat by just like a couple of slightly overpowered high school girls. Woo. What a threat. Wait a minute, Cody. You're telling me that the main characters are the main characters? What? No way! They're usually the weakest ones, and that's why the story revolves around them. Step aside, bitch. Boom. What's going on? Bomb them. That's what's going on. The cavalry has arrived. AKA 4 of us and the one who's always on comms because she's afraid to show up. That's so mean. She has a very important role to play. Support is insanely important. Damn. We got like movement on this one. Holy shit, this is a live 2D moment. That's what we do when we're not devoid of moral standing like that other fucking guy in his office. Oh, it's voiced in Korean. Okay. Well, here we are in the Japanese dub. So, nothing. That's all right. Oh, that. Wait a minute. That was out of sync. Wait a minute. You fix this shit. Trash game. 2 out of 10. Can't even fucking get their kerning right. Jesus Christ, Hoshin Foreclosure. Hoshin, that's her name now. The O has been overwritten by Foreclosure, therefore it is no longer available. Get your scaling right, team. Come on, devs. Come on. That's an easy one. Certified Nexon moment. Rip. Oh, she said the thing. She said the daima. Oh. Okari. All right. The boob squish. Let's take a picture. Let's fucking go. Chapter 1 done. I assume. I have, well, is it? We got that. Yeah, it should be at the end of that. Epilogue. Ohayo gozaimasu. Hell yeah. Still over here chilling with the music. Why does a food stall have a worker? That's a scaled food stall if that's the case. They got like their own portable chairs and shit people can just sit and like eat at. That's gotta be what that's for. Let's go. Shocker. You're telling me that a business distanced itself once a threat showed up? Never seen that one before. Cough, cough. They'll show up when they're needed. Ah, good stretch. Hoshino. Beach episode. She right. You're buying scam coins. Let's go. Serica obviously doing the right thing. It's basically real money, am I right? No problems or threat. All that, and she still got scammed. Man, okay, so we can't do 3? Oh wow, okay, so it is like out. of order. Interesting. All right. Well, let's do some other stuff then in the meantime. So we gotta do our other things, of course. Do some missions. Haven't started this section at all, so be a good idea to. I got my squad. Gun. It's been a while since I've played with these characters actually, so it's gonna be a second for me to kind of remember what their abilities are and what they can do. Oh yeah, she got like that shield thing. Ice cream! Chocominto! Bum. No, I'm not gonna waste that yet. Gonna save that for now. There she goes. She going crazy. Bomb them. Bomb them. Swimsuit moment. Snipe them. Ice cream them. Go crazy on them. Let's go. Okay. One done. Time to mobilize my squad. Bomb them. Bomb them again. Crazy style. Alright, well, he's gone. And you're about to be. There he goes. See here? Ice cream. Bomb them. Crazy style. I've got words for each of these, but most of them are bomb them. We good. Alrighty. I do like clearing all these out. They're very quick and efficient to clear out. We'll go bomb them again. I'm not gonna waste it on them. This will be quick. Ice cream. Bum. We got this. No threat, no stress. Ice cream. He gone. The squad. This squad has been carrying me through since the beginning of the game, and I don't see a reason to ever swap out. They're so well rounded. Hey look, 20 head. Ice cream. One more. Get him down. Ice cream. Have fun with that. Gun. Chocomento moment. That was a fairly slow one too. Next. They're trying so hard. I'm not. Because I have a secret. And the secret is bombing. Also the crazy. Crazy style is always a good secret to have. Always very useful. Bomb. With ice cream. All right. Ice cream. All reloading all at once. And give her a little bit of health, even though she doesn't necessarily need it. It's better to just give it to her. We get in there. Squad. It's a little bit slow. Might not get one of the things depending on what the time limit was. No, I did do it. Should have gotten all of them. Yep. Cool. It's a well-balanced team. I think that's the useful one. All right, we got that done. Go get the clear reward here. Yay! I mean, let's do the bonus because, of course. Ice cream. Bum. Ice cream. Yep. Probably ice cream half of you, but I'm just gonna use crazy. Oh, ice cream Goliath though. There we go. A little bit slow on that one. Yeah, I didn't get the time one on that probably. Yeah. I could try that again. I think I've got the ability to melt a little bit more efficiently than I did that time. I'll do it again. There we go. Crazy style. There we go. Ice cream. The small fry I'm not worried about at all. Go ahead, crazy. Do your thing with your big gun. Ice cream. There we are. That was faster. I just don't know how much faster. Ooh, not fast enough. I think that might be the fastest I could get with the squad I've got, though, at the level I'm at. That'll be one of those things I'd have to come back later to probably improve on that one. That's alright. I do like my squad, but they're not exactly meant for every little typing, you know? But I only have these people leveled up as much as I do. Cafe moment? Did I get more tickets or something here? Oh, I got... okay. Rank up. Yay! Yay! Hello. How you doing? You're depressed. Of course you are. Surgery or a gift? How about the gift of life, which is surgery? Or, you know, birth, which can require surgery. I don't know who I've got. Oh, I do have Nanomi. True, yeah, she would be really good for that with her Gatling gun, huh? True. I probably should level up a lot more of the characters. I've got an ungodly amount of this, which I assume is probably part of that process. Let's try it. Let's just level her way the fuck up. Oh. I can level up her skill. True, I haven't leveled up the rest of their skills either. Which is auto select. Yeah, I've got plenty of that. Good lord, I have not leveled up anyone. Let's get her up. Be a part of that squad. Wait a minute. don't have anything on you yet. You need accessories. Don't need to level them up right now though. I should level up my like squad, my like main squad. Cause I'm sure I can. Can I? Nope. No, I can't. Okay, never mind. I thought I could. These I could probably level up a little bit. Now I've just got, good God, loads of them. Probably level that up too. I got loads of everything. Tier 1 max. Okay, I'm gonna stick with the tier 1 max with my squad. Let me just level all these up as much as they'll let me. There's just obviously things I just have not paid attention to. I should just level all of them up to the next level too. I'll go back to Tsurugi and do that as well. I'll do skill levels afterwards. Right now I just want to focus on all the rest of this stuff here. I know. Thank you. Let me level these up. There we are. Finally caught a stream for your favorite reactor, man. Is that all I am to you? A reactor? Alright. Okay. She's got to level up on her skills. Okay, I should do that too while I'm here then. Whoop. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Oopsie. Okay, it's fine. I just meant to select. I didn't select the next tier like I thought I did. That's okay. It's not like it's a problem that I did that. But I didn't mean to, which is also a fair thing. All right, so she's got a level I could do. Ah, just basic skill level up. Sick. Sick, sick, that's sick. Right, sick. I'll just do one for now to make sure I've got like the abilities for the rest of them. Okay, that's my squad done. Big squad is handled. Oh, I do have Moe too. I should just, yeah, I'll level her up and add stuff. There, you got that. I haven't used her basically at all for the past while, but all right, level her up a few too. She might as well while I'm here. Got no other levels there. I'll level you up, why not? Love my mint choco girly pop. She is my favorite character. I've come to realize and accept this. Exclusively because she loves mint chocolate chip, and yes, I agree. Big moment. I loves me some mint chocolate chip. She loves her some mint chocolate chip. We'd get along fine, exclusively based off of that. And here we are. Get you leveled up on your stuff. You don't have any extras. Not that I really have to use you too often anyway, but it's still nice to have support people selected and boosted, as always, as you should. In the world of any game, your supports are arguably more important than your core team. So there's that. All right, so now I'll go back to the beginning of the crew here. I'm going to level up and upgrade what I can, just going through each one. I can upgrade this to the next tier. Huzzah. I can upgrade this to the next tier. Huzzah. And should be able to do the same here. Leave me alone. I got not enough materials. I have enough materials for this. Huzzah. And we got enough materials for that. Huzzah. Okay, now I've run out of these officially. Okay, so now time to go back and level up their tiers. So whatever they let me level up, probably at max 2, and I know I won't have the materials to go up to a tier 3. Because that's the way that leveling works. Oh yeah, I just kind of auto-skipped this because I forgot that I'd boosted those. There we go. And now she's got these. I can tier upgrade that because that's a different item entirely. I've got auto level up for this. Auto level up for that. Do you guys really like level up simulator? Because that's what's happening here. I can level these up again. Really? Hold on. I've got to check other people. Okay, I can tier upgrade that. Let's go. And I'll just handle that while I'm here. Okay, can't do that, can't do that. All right. Can level up hers. Can do the necklace. True. True. Big moment. We good. And I can't level up anything for you. Okay, now to go back to just skill levels. I can level her up on her basic skill. And level her up on this one as well. And that's it for those. Cool. Oh, wait a minute. Oh wait, no, she's just everything. Okay, yeah. I thought she was one on my core team for a second there. I was like, oh. The answer was nay. I can level her up. Probably do that again even. Yep. Up to a 3. Oh, I can go even higher. Shit, okay. Didn't expect that one. Okay. God, I can do it again? Alright, let's just get Nanami way the fuck up, huh? Okay, now we're done. Yeah. Alright, Jesus Christ, Nanami. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get you up on any higher evolution, though. I don't think any of these will have the... Yeah, okay. There we are. Squad. There we are. We got the squad going. Now people are leveled up. Maybe I can handle that level now. Let me get these claimed. I did those. I've got so many more things to claim. I'm still claiming. There we go. Lord. For claim all, it does make you claim all quite a few times, doesn't it? Get these. All those. Beautiful. I'll be able to do some pulls after this already. Got the guide tasks. Got all those. Sick. Look at that. Now we can do pulls. Let me just grab, as I do, whatever one. 1200. Let's see what we got. Gamble moment. 2 golds. Alright. Who we got? All copies. That's a rip right there. Damn. Alright. I at least get excited when there's new characters, but that was just all sadness. Alright, that happens sometimes. Do be that way. Alright, let me try this mission thing again. Let's let me swap Saki out with Nanami. I think that's a good swap there. And the rest of the squad is fucking built, so we should be good there. Let me just see what happens with this. It might be enough. gun. Ice cream. We're melting through those guys a lot quicker, which is definitely helpful. Alright, let's get some boosting going there. I'm gonna throw Nonami at them and see what happens. God, yeah, that melted it pretty well. Okay. There we are. That felt faster. That was faster. Whoa. Did we do it? Was that under 120? I'm bad at math. I don't remember what, yeah, we did. Okay. I think that's under 2 minutes, right? That's what that limit is. That's okay. I'm not getting rid of Saki entirely. I just wanted to utilize Nonami's big gun. It is useful, you know? Alright. So that's cleared now. Now for what I was gonna do earlier and I totally forgot. I was going to try one of these. Who should I do? I'm only doing one. Which one should I actually do? I'm letting chat decide. I'll just be going for the one that has the most people interested in it. I have 10 girls on red right now. I can't be that guy. I'm gonna read a random comment off of my notifications while I wait. Which one do you like most? That's fair. I should just do which one I like most. Yuka's been waiting the longest, but I like Irie the most, and she's been waiting just about as long. I'll do Irie. We gotta do my Choco Minto girl. Maybe I'll do more than one depending on how fast they are. I don't know though. I don't have any clue what's like the point of these, you know? Like I don't know if they're just story, if I have to do anything else. Yep, paperwork. I am teacher. We do have life and jobs and shit. You love Twitch? It's lagging at 160p. Oof, really? That's bad. I vibe with the ice cream love. I think we all do, but like, man, I love me some ice cream. That's why I'm so fat. The exclusive reason why I'm so fat. Mint chocolate cupcakes. Those are bomb, dude. Are you kidding me? I've had a mint chocolate cupcake before. They're insane. Ground control to Irie. Let her have her moment. I also find my days lost daydreaming about mint chocolate chip. Ah, okay, so they are like really quick and easy. That's fair. I'm sure they continue. Fucking love mint choco cupcakes, dude. Yay. Cool. I was wondering why it was going to be gone here. Hi, Mr. Streamer. No, Mr. Streamer is my father. All right. Let's do Yuka just to, because she's been here for so fucking long. It's going to be a financial story. All right, valid. Bread's all I ever have for lunch. Unironically, I have sandwiches like daily. I have peanut butter and jelly and ham and cheese sandwiches, and people are talking about how they're so fucking poor and all they do is go out to eat. Make a damn sandwich. They're delicious, right? Like, stop overthinking it. Just make shit at home. It's so cheap and easy compared to going out. I will live that way. Like, even if I were a millionaire, you'd find me making a fucking peanut butter and jelly all the time. I see no reason to waste money on fast food unless I absolutely have no other choice. I have not had fast food in probably 4 years now, and I'm not exaggerating. I don't need to eat out. Like, there's no point in it. I'm just gonna fucking eat here. Even if I'm out and about, it's like, I'm just gonna go home and then eat. I don't keep a checkbook because they don't really need them in this day and age. I'm surprisingly financially responsible. Like, I'm just poor. My income does not equate, you know what I mean? There's a reason I'm saving up and able to afford a multi-week trip to Japan at some point, potentially next year. I'm not. I do spend some pocket money, but I don't spend all of it. You offered! Don't act like I'm forcing you to do this, girl! Alright, tsundere moment. I know that's a lie, look at your face. You're blushing like crazy. Okay, you know what? New manga volume. I would let that slide. 450 yen is like $2. Club Smoochie? Okay, that's unacceptable. You'd never catch me going to a club. That's way too social. I don't even think I'd have the balls to go to a maid cafe while I'm in Japan. Those things are way too extroverted, bro. Are you kidding me? I know their entire clientele is basically introverted, but nah. A gacha game. There it is. Wasting the most money on a gacha game in a gacha game. See? That's how they get you. Yuka probably. I love that like slight disgust in her eyes for her art here. That's like honestly a really good emotional, like it's just a small detail. It's a really nice artistic choice there. Just that she's always looking at you with that like slight disgust slash disappointment. It's a very niche window to be able to get that. And what's doing it for me is like the shadow under her eye. That's how that emotion is portrayed. That's really good art. Like, that's legitimately a good artistic swap there to have that emotion in it. Buying toys has nothing to do with work, but I needed it for work. Can't you let it slide? That's the other thing. I don't buy like I have like no figurines or anything. The most I've got is posters around my room. To be fair, I do collect the Avatar: The Last Airbender comics and such, but I've caught up on all of those, so I basically, if they release anything, it's like $20 once a year. And aside from that, I do have some anime cells. Have I shown you guys these, by the way? I don't think I haven't shown many people these, just because they're not, and they're in the background of my like animation analysis technically, but you might not realize them. I have animation cells on the wall. Like this one. This is an actual frame from Inuyasha. It's pretty sick, isn't it? It's a little bit dusty because they hang on the wall, but like that exists. I just own this. I own a frame of Inuyasha. That's pretty sick, right? Like this is the sort of thing that I buy, and these are not that cheap, but I also don't get the most expensive ones because these can range anywhere from like $50 to like 50,000 depending on the series and depending on what it is in general. Like some Disney ones are straight up like $50,000. It's insane how expensive some of these are. I also have a one from Slayers. This is one of their one of the standalone episodes. I forget what they're called now for some reason. OVAs. There we go. I have one from one of the OVAs. Printed out the background for this one. The other one came with its background. It actually is like an original copy print of the background, but this one is just one I got offline and grabbed the background and edited her off of it, so I have her on the back off the background. So that's pretty sick too. Those are just the two that I've got. Those did not cost me that much. I think between the two of them, and I think about my first one in like 2015 or something like that, 2016. And between the both of them, it's like maybe $100, 150 at best. Like, it's not that, like, again, I don't go for like super expensive ones. I don't have that sort of budget. I probably could now, but I don't see that much of a point in doing that because they are so expensive. I haven't looked in a while. Actually, let's look real quick. Let me just, don't mind me while I look up some stuff on eBay. That's the other part, is you have to like vet them very carefully because some people do just straight up lie. So you got to be careful there. Let's see here. There's a baby Pegasus from Fantasia, Disney's Fantasia, going for about $1,000 right now. Ooh, there's a grab bag of cell. Ooh. Dragon Ball Z cell. That's just a drawing though, no finished art. I prefer the finished art ones. I like the line arts too, but they're not as interesting for me. That's a cell book from Woody Woodpecker. You get a lot of ones from like older Western cartoons as well. So like there's Yogi Bear ones. That one's about $1,000. There's a Bugs Bunny one. That's about 100. Ooh. One from The Secret of Nim. There's a couple in this one. Some of them do have like grab bag ones that are like a couple $100. That one's from a hentai. That's the other thing you gotta be careful of, is like knowing what they're from. That's from Moonlight Lady. That's a hentai. Jesus. Don't need that one. Don't need that hanging on my wall. That's for damn sure. Yeah, there's quite a few good ones in here. I think we might be having a renaissance of people actually posting cells up. For a while, it was just a dead zone. That's why I stopped looking. Because there are so many that just aren't worth it. And it's like, okay, well, you want the ones that you like from things you like, at least in my opinion. I like to have ones from series and movies that I actually enjoy. And I don't want to just have nonsense from stuff I don't have like a personal connection to. I wish I could show you some of these, but again, I'm scrolling through and sometimes we get naughty ones, so I can't just do that, you know? I would love to. There's a lot of Simpsons ones especially. Those are in here all the time. There's another one from Slayers. Not nearly a good one as I have, though. Ooh. A layout print of, Ghost in the Shell. That's a nice one. Ooh, Princess Knight. See, I'll do this shit sometimes. Like, again, it's been a while, but I'll just scroll through them and be like, is there one that pops out to me? It's like, that's what you should do, is if you have the expendable income, do that and have fun with it, but do not ruin your life over your hobbies either. So be careful with that. You should only do things that you know you can actually afford. That's why I haven't bought any in a while. Oh, I got a new thing? Oh, I do. Oh, it's okay. Yeah. Okay. Neat. All right. I keep unlocking things that I feel like I've done everything, but apparently not. Neat. Go for 2.5 hours. That's not too bad. I don't want to get into another story because like I know I'm not going to be able to cover it. So I think might as well just end it here. I did have that like sorry, I didn't switch over to the screen so you couldn't see what I did. My bad. I forgot I had it on the full screen. But all I did was it was letting me know that this was here. That was all that you guys missed. But yeah, I've kind of covered everything that I was going to today. So I will, yeah, I get it. I forgot. I know you guys are on a delay. But yeah, I think I've got everything out of the way that I was going to today. Leveled up some people, got some levels on the missions handled, so that's good. I'll save up these so we can do another poll next time I stream, which will be at some point next week. So no worries there. I will be doing just my normal, I gotta do another Genshin one at some point. I'll be doing my drum stream on Twitch tomorrow, so if you guys want to watch that, that'll be there. And I'll be roughly about the same time period when I start those, so if you want to watch me play the drums and throw in a request for me on Twitch, you can do that, but I don't do those on YouTube because YouTube hates copyright. Said do a final restriction. I don't do the extra bonuses because I'm uncomfortable doing other things. I'll see what they are, but I'm not gonna risk spending a bunch of time on it. Maybe next time though. Maybe I'll give those a shot too, because I'll give them a go, but yeah, we'll see. just like we'll see. I'll see you later though. Goodbye.